Berry Financial Group Incorporated was founded in 1987 by Richard A. Berry of Dillon, South Carolina. Since that time, this small-town investment services firm has grown into a multi-million-dollar corporation servicing the financial needs of over 1,200 retirees and pre-retirees in the PD and coastal regions of North and South Carolina. Richard Berry and his staff cordially invite you to join us now and see how we are working to help you build, protect, and preserve your assets. Faith plays a foundational role at Berry Financial Group. Staff members join together each day to read from the Scriptures and to pray for their clients and for each other.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving.
Berry Financial Group is an extremely unique place, and it's the people that make Berry Financial Group unique. We have been blessed beyond measure with the people that God has placed in our team, our Berry Financial Group team. I'm asked the question constantly by clients and by people that we mentor, how did you find people that love other folks the way they do and who are so meticulous with their job? They do it as if working for the Lord, as Colossians 3:23 says. And my answer to that is I never look for what someone knows or for their skill set, but the first thing I look for in a person is whose they are and who they are, not necessarily what they know, because you can teach people the skill set that you need, whether it be answering a phone or putting together folders or running a database, but you can't teach people to love people, and you can't instill that warmth into folks. And so that's something that I'm constantly looking for around in our client database. I'm looking in my church, in my community, at the gym, and I'm going to go through one by one the folks that I have brought on staff here as part of our team and talk to you just a little bit about where those folks, how they came to be a part of the Berry Financial Group family, and the biggest way that they became part of it is through prayer. We prayed for each person and prayed over that person before they were hired. And we have a unique chemistry here. When we have people that mentor with us, or they want to take everybody home, they want me to clone the folks that we have. And so it's definitely a God thing, all of the folks that we have here on staff. Jay Darrell came to us, he was the fourth person that came on our team, and Jay has a unique background that prepared him for work with a lot of women. He is the only thorn among the roses here. Jay has worked with as a pastor in a church. He has worked at a Christian school. He worked in a juvenile detention center, and then he ended up here at Berry Financial Group. So you can put all that together and know what a wonderful person he is to keep all of the harem in place.
Jay Dorrell earned his marketing degree at Coker College in Hartsville, South Carolina, and joined Berry Financial Group in 2006. His primary responsibility is coordinating the direct mail marketing campaigns that Richard conducts each year throughout North and South Carolina. Working with Response Mail Express out of Tampa, Florida, Jay oversees 20 to 30 direct mail marketing campaigns each year. Invitations must be mailed out to over 200,000 households over the course of 1 year. Since the seminars are conducted at area restaurants, Jay will spend each November and December grouping zip codes, selecting seminar invitations, and booking about 60 dates in preparation for next year's workshops.
Janice Rogers came on staff with Berry Financial Group in 2005. She's an amazing lady. She is loyal. She treats this business like it's her own. She goes to the seminars with Janet Boyette, and the two of them are the Chick-fil-A ice cream girls. They religiously go by and get a cone of Ice Dream, and that's one of her trademarks, but her biggest trademark is that she puts everything into greeting people at the seminar, registering them, and getting all the materials ready to go here in the office. She takes great pride in it. We appreciate her so much.
Janice makes sure that each person's packet includes an outline of Richard's presentation, bios, and response sheets for requesting appointments. All of this material must be printed at Berry Financial's home office in Dillon and packed away for transport to the restaurant where the seminar is being conducted.
Seminars can't be done alone. You have to have a team. And we have, as we've introduced you to many of our team members, the first person that came on to help us with seminars is Janet Boyette. And other than Richard having his life and health licenses and his securities licenses, Janet Boyette also holds those credentials. Janet retired from Wachovia Bank after a very successful 32-year career. I get all of her titles confused, but she held every title from branch manager to CSR, all the way to the person who helped people with their securities money in Wachovia.
Janet Boyette retired from Wachovia Bank in 2004 and joined Berry Financial Group that same year. During her 32-year career at Wachovia, Janet has progressed through many of the positions in the branch banking system, including branch manager, senior officer, and licensed financial specialist. Since joining Berry Financial, she works closely with Janice Rogers at all of Richard's seminars. Together, Janet and Janice make all of the on-site preparations for the seminars, distributing materials, welcoming and seating guests, and setting appointments after the presentation. Janet Boyette is also responsible for supporting clients with common questions associated with their policies and investment strategies.
Janet Bracey is not only the office goddess, as I call her, the office administrator, she's the only mother-in-law who gets to tell her son-in-law where to go and when, and he likes it. But she's my mom, and she was working for her brother in a heating and air business. She could convince people that they weren't hot when it was 110 in their house, and so I begged and pleaded for her to come and work just part-time here, or else her grandchildren were not going to have a mother, since I was spending so many hours here at the office. And she did come 3 days a week, and then eventually she left my uncle, and he was brokenhearted, but she came full-time here at Berry Financial Group.
Janet Bracey joined the Berry Financial staff in 2005. In addition to her role as office administrator, Janet manages Richard's appointment and seminar schedules. Overseeing Richard Berry's schedule is not an easy task. In addition to his home office in Dillon, Richard also spends time with existing clients and prospective customers at his other offices in Murrells Inlet, Myrtle Beach, Florence, Charlotte, and Wilmington, North Carolina. Janet Bracey is also responsible for confirming Richard's appointments and managing his time on the road.
Christine Williams became a part of the Berry Financial Group team in 2007, and I found Christine at the gym. Christine was, and still does, some aerobics classes, some Zumba classes. She leads them, and the day I finally captured Christine, she was in a yoga class. So Christine said she wondered what I did since I was at the gym every morning and what kind of business I had. But now she knows in depth what I do. I invited her up and asked her, after I just observed her at the gym with the sweetest spirit, always smiling, talking to folks, encouraging them, and I just knew from the get-go that God had just put on my heart that she was a person that we would love to have here and part of our team. So Christine had retired after 20 years in the Navy in the Income and Disbursements Department, and we are absolutely blessed beyond measure to have Christine.
After serving 20 years in the U.S. Navy, Christine Williams joined the staff of Berry Financial Group in 2007. Christine has proven her versatility by helping in almost every aspect of marketing and client services. A typical workday for Christine consists of entering registrations from seminars into the computer database, overseeing the entry of client records into Berry Financial's CRM system, preparing form letters and labels for client mailings, as well as providing support to clients for routine policy changes.
Susan McLaurin is the newest member of the Berry Financial Group team, and she is a precious lady. Susan coming to be a part of our team was a God thing. Lucy, her daughter, who's a pharmacist, lived across the street from my husband and I in Lakeside, and her oldest daughter, Allison, actually taught both of my boys 3rd grade. So I've known Susan indirectly for quite some time, but she developed a relationship with my mom, and we just felt completely drawn to her and knew that she would be a very important part of our team here at Berry Financial.
Susan began working at Berry Financial Group in 2011. It is her job to see that all client records are organized, scanned, and converted into digital copies that can be stored on the computer and then accessed by other staff members. Once the scanning process begins, the contents of each client's file is organized into data folders for appointment summaries, applications, service records, and statements. Once this long-term project has been completed, Richard will be able to access his clients' records from any remote location.
LaRue Bracy, and we all call her Mama Rue, is the mail lady. She puts all of the newsletters in. She stuffs every envelope, and she does it meticulously and methodically. She can edit and proof things. She can catch the tiniest mistake, punctuation, grammar. And she is my grandmother. So she has also retired from a career in social services and came here to help us keep the ship tight. And she keeps us all on our toes. Mama Rue is a wonderful, wonderful asset here at Berry Financial Group.
With the exception of direct mail marketing for public seminars, all of Berry Financial's correspondence to clients is written and distributed from the home office in Dillon, South Carolina. Newsletters are distributed each month to clients with information about seminars, special events, and incentive programs designed especially for clients. Birthday cards, get well cards, and annual review letters are also some of the additional communications that must be printed and then inserted into envelopes that are labeled before distribution to the local post office.
Ann Tyndall, whom I fondly call Aunt Ann, is actually my second cousin. She and my mother grew up on a farm together in a little hole in the road called Purvis, North Carolina. It's outside of the metropolis of Roland and very near Lumberton, if any of that rings a bell to you on I-95. And it's funny how life comes back full circle, because they used to make mud pies together on the farm, and now they are helping our clients with financial issues and helping them to protect and preserve their assets together. And came to work for us in 2005, and someone at the bank just casually mentioned that she had left her job where she had been for over 30 years. So we have been very blessed to have her back, not only into our family, but into our Berry Financial Group family as well.
Distributing all of this information would be virtually impossible without someone making sure supplies are organized, available, and easily accessible by the staff. Ann Tyndall has been a member of Berry Financial Group since 2005. Ironically, Ann's first job was in the same building that currently serves as the home office. Originally a bookkeeper for CPA Jack McKeithen, Ann still uses her bookkeeping skills at Berry Financial and is also responsible for directing calls and processing applications for new business.
At Berry Financial Group, we value people and relationships. When you call our office, we answer the phones. You do not get an answering machine. You do not hear press 1, press 2. You get a live person who will treat you with respect. Berry Financial Group is American-owned and American-run, and everything we do is based on our Christian values, and when you call our office, you will see a huge difference.
On behalf of Richard Berry and his staff, thank you for watching. May God richly bless you.